Hi, everybody. Oh, I forgot to turn my other light on. It's a bit dark today, but we'll do our best. So I was thinking for our opening position, we'll do something a little bit different. We'll start lying down and we'll use a little bit of props if you have them. So it could either be blocks or a blanket. And if you don't have either, don't worry about it. You could just lie down without anything and you're fine. Okay, so let me show you. So if you do have blocks, we place them behind us. So imagine this goes through me. So one behind the heart like this, and another one behind the head like this. If you don't have blocks, no problem. You probably have a blanket you could use. So a firmer blanket is better than a squishier one. And same concept. So behind us, we just want to support like this part of ourselves, the head and the heart. So you would just put it down like this. You can even curl up the top so it makes more of like a little pillow for the head and lie back on that. So find something that works. And if neither of these are feeling tempting for today, you could just lie down normally on your back. So I think I'll go with the blocks for myself. So let's take our time to set up. If there's any questions, the chat is open. And if the chat isn't working for you or whatever, then you just do your best, figure it out, and then contact me later, and then we can work it out together. Okay. So I have my blocks kind of like a T. This one's for my head at the top. This one's for my heart. And if you prefer to use the blanket or you don't have anything, absolutely fine. So we'll lie back either on our blocks. I'll just say it again in case some latecomers came in. Either working with blocks or with a blanket. So pick one of these, and then we're lying back on it. And of course, if you have the blocks, you can put this one higher. If you have the blanket, you can curl the top under to make like a pillow. The legs, whatever you want. If you're very comfortable, they could be long. I'll probably do what I normally do and go bent, leaning one into the other. So we're not going to be here too long, but long enough to settle in. Drop the weight of the heart. Give ourselves permission to relax. It's almost like a mini shavasana at the start of our practice. Oh, yeah, check the chin. We want the chin to be slightly tucked in. So if the chin is really pointing up to the sky, you can make whatever's underneath your head a little higher. So the block could turn up, or you could add another blanket or fold to the blanket. Okay, I'm gonna shush a bit. Let's just relax, receive the natural movement of breath, receive the support from whatever we're on, the support of the earth, and we'll hang out just maybe 2, maybe 3 minutes. Of course, you can always let out a sigh. Just like Shavasana, let's practice letting everything go. giving everything to the earth. Giving ourselves permission to relax, release, replenish our energy. Let's see if we can let ourselves relax even more. Last 10 or so breaths. start to prepare to come out of it, we can begin by giving ourselves a nice stretch. Arms, legs too, if it's comfortable. Okay, once we have a good stretch, we can fold the legs again. We'll roll off of our support if we have something. Make a little pillow with the arm. Just rest in a fetal position, just a breath or two. When you're ready, press up. We'll come onto all fours. So if you have blocks, keep them. And again, if you don't have blocks, don't worry. Everything we're doing could be done without blocks. So if you have the blocks, we'll just place them like shoulder width apart. Have the hands on the blocks. You don't have the blocks, it's the exact same thing, just no blocks. Okay, so we'll back up the knees a little bit. We'll inhale here. Exhale towards a child's pose. And that's it. So we're inhaling forward. Exhaling back. Go with your breath. Okay, let's come to somewhere in between. So if you do have the blocks, just make sure that they're very solid. They're sticking to your mat. They're not going anywhere. You can push them. They're staying right where they are. And again, if you don't have the blocks, no big deal. So we're doing a downward facing dog. Let's tuck the toes. Lift those hips. In the first few breaths, just walk the feet, move in whatever way feels good. Sometimes I like to do a little bounce, whatever, it doesn't matter. Just breathe into your down dog, adding any movement that you like. Or no movement if you prefer. Okay, now let's see if we can inhale, shift forward into a plank. Exhale, down dog. Go at your own pace. If this doesn't feel good, go back to inhaling like a half plank with the knees down. Exhaling towards child's. Heels, toes tucked or not. So again, just some kind of forward back movement. Go with your breath. A few more. Okay. We'll come back into a downward dog. Or you could be on all fours. We're getting ready to step a foot forward. So from whichever position that feels more comfortable in. Let's lift one leg, extend one leg. Exhale the foot towards the hands. Put the back knee on the floor for now. If you have the blocks, turn them up. If you don't have the blocks, if your hands can hit the floor, that's perfect. If not, they could be like on your hips. Okay, so first couple breaths, we just hang out here. And then we'll get into the legs a little more. So we inhale here where we are in this forward position. As we exhale, we rock back, see if we can pick up the back knee, stretch back, maybe take the toes off the floor. Okay, so we inhale forward. Your blocks would be a bit more forward. I just moved mine back so you can see my foot. Exhale back, pull the toes with you. Okay, so I'll get into my more proper position. So we're inhaling forward, exhaling back. Find a way for it to make sense for you in your body today. And if you're feeling comfortable with this basic movement, we can add the upper body a little more. When we come forward, we can look for like an opening in the chest. When we come back, we can invite the belly towards the thigh. And we'll just do a few more. Okay, we'll come forward, put the back knee down, flatten the blocks if you have them, if you're using them. Three-legged down dog. If you're not sure about down dog with the hands on the blocks, just push them aside. Just do it flat. Okay, so come up with the back knee. The leg that's forward, we bring it through, toss it over towards the other hip, and take a few breaths. You could be doing this with the knee down on the floor too, no problem. Okay, put that foot down. Take a couple breaths, either down dog or child's pose, whichever you prefer, and then we'll do the other side. 2 more. Okay, so get ready to invite the other leg forward from down dog or all fours. Inhale, extend. Exhale towards the hands. Back knee comes down while we set up. So if you have your blocks, you can flip them up. In the first few breaths, we just hang out here. Okay, let's get ready for the forward back. So we can lift up the back knee. We inhale here. Exhale, back it up. Take those toes. Move this back so you can see. Take the toes with you if you can. So we're inhaling forward. Exhaling back. Go with your breath. A few more. Okay, the next time we come forward, let's put down the knee, flatten the blocks if you're using them. And again, if you're not sure about blocks, just have your hands flat, especially when we're doing the down dog and things like that. So three-legged down dog, lift up the back knee. The front leg comes back, up, knee is bent towards the sky, foot falls towards the opposite hip, and we hang out. Okay, let's bring the foot down, come down to child's pose. If you have the blocks, you can keep the hands on the blocks. But if you need to take one of the blocks to support the head, do that instead. Just 3 or 4 breaths in child's. Okay, we'll lift the head up, walk the hands towards us. So get ready for some thoracic rotations. I like to do them this version with a forearm down on the floor, sitting on my heels. But if this position isn't comfortable, the movement is inhale, exhale. If this position isn't comfortable, you could be just all fours and then doing the same movement, inhale, exhale. So you pick the one you like. Okay, so anchor the lower arm. If you're down on the floor, it can be sideways like this. The inhale, open up. Exhale, dip. Go with your breath. A few more. And the next time we come up, let's keep the arm up for a breath or two. And with an exhale, bring it down. We switch sides and go right into the other side. Inhaling, opening up. Exhaling, coming down. Go at your own pace. Couple more. Next time we come up, let's hold the open position. And release. Okay, let's move our blocks off the mat. Come back to down dog. Or child's pose if you prefer. We'll take 5 breaths and then get into some standing poses. Okay, let's get ready to step a leg forward. So if you like, you can inhale, extend either from down dog or all fours. Exhale the foot towards the hands. Back foot comes down, warrior two. And we swivel up. So as always, we start checking out our legs. Making sure we're in a good position. Can have a little movement through the shoulders, through the hips. Okay, let's circle our front knee. Change direction. Okay, come into our warrior two. Whatever you feel like with the arms. We're going to start about 5 breaths here and then add a swimming dragon variation. Okay, let's bring the hands into prayer. So head and hands move in opposite directions. We inhale here. Exhale. Head and hands opposite directions. Go with your breath. Couple more. Okay, we'll come back to center. You don't really need to open up the arms. Just 2 more breaths in warrior two. And then straighten the leg. Whew, shift in the hips. And we'll get ready for triangle. So if you know you like to use a block, have it close by. Float the arms up. Inhale through the crown. Lengthen. Exhale, reach towards your front leg. Reach, reach, reach. Can't reach anymore. Drop the hand. Wherever it lands is fine. Top arm up or on the hip. We're stacked on top of ourselves. So when we turn the head, we see our own leg. And we just hang out and breathe. We're aiming for 10 breaths. Position the head wherever feels good. Both sides of the torso are long. Okay, if the top arm is up, put it on the hip. We'll transition into half moon. If you have your block and you know you like using your block, have it nearby. We bend the front leg, hand on the block or the floor, whatever our support is. Walk the back foot forward. Shift the weight. See if we can lift that back leg. Try to stack hip over hip, shoulder over shoulder. We just do our best for today as always. Maybe the top arm reaches up. I suggest looking down for balance. Let's breathe. Okay, once you're happy with this, let's land into a standing forward fold. Bend the knees as much as you need to be comfortable. Let the head get heavy. And let's just relax into it. Two more breaths. Okay, inhale halfway up. Exhale, fold. Step it back to plank. Take a breath or two. It could also be half plank. If you want a little extra something, we could lower one knee, then the other. First knee comes up, second knee comes up. Okay, if you're doing knees, switch which knee is going down and up first. Okay, both knees down. Let's lower. Knees, chest, chin. We'll do some cobra up, down, so get comfortable on the belly. Inhale, cobra, baby cobra. Exhale, down. Go with your breath. Okay, once you're happy with a cobra up, down, so make your way either child's pose or down dog. And we're taking about 5 breaths before we do warrior 2. On the other side. So wherever you are, make sure you can relax. You feel good. Okay, let's get ready for warrior 2 on the other side. So from all fours or down dog, we can inhale, extend the other leg. Exhale towards the hands. Back foot comes down. We come up. And then we just check out our legs. Position ourselves in as good a way we can. Circle that for me. Change direction. Okay, settle into your warrior 2 legs. We'll just take a few breaths without anything special. The arms can be relaxed or up, whatever you prefer. Traditionally turning the head towards the front leg, the bent leg. Okay, so we keep our lower body just as it is, and we go into swimming dragon with our upper body. So we inhale, prayer. Exhale, head and hands, opposite directions. Go with your breath. Try not to lose the bend in the knee. A few more. Okay, we'll come back to center. If we can, we hang out in the warrior two a little longer. Okay, straighten the leg. Ooh, shifting the hips a little bit. Getting ready for triangle. So if you want to have the block, have it close by. And let's go into it. Float the arms up. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, reach, 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 reach. Can't reach anymore. Drop the hand wherever it lands is fine. See what you want to do with the top arm, what you want to do with the head. And then let's hang out and breathe long and deep. Okay, let's get ready for half moon. So the top hand comes to the hip. We bend the front leg. Grab a block if you're using one. And if you don't have a block, the hand could be on the floor or on a chair or something. Let's walk the back foot in. Start to shift the weight. See if the back leg can lift. We do our best to stack shoulder over shoulder, hip over hip. Whatever you want to do with the top arm. And let's breathe. Okay, we'll bring it down. Standing forward, fold, relax. Maybe let out a few sighs. Okay, from here, we'll see if we can lower into a squat. So you might want your hands like on a block. I'm just going to turn to face you. So we can open up the feet. Maybe have the toes towards the outsides a little bit. And then lower down. So maybe the heels will hit the floor, maybe not. You could be on the toes, that's fine. So we have the hands on the block or on the floor if that's more comfortable. And we're just going to kind of explore a little bit in the squat position. So just shifting around. So I'm coming, you can't really see my feet. Maybe if I go on the side. Okay, so I'm on my toes and I'm shifting. So this is not a very technical movement. It's more of an intuitive movement. So you move in any way that feels good for you. If you don't like the shifting around, you could just be holding the squat, either with the feet flat or on the toes. Okay, so before we come out of it, let's see if we can give it a hold. So if the feet can be flat, let them be flat. If you're like halfway there, you can always take your folded blanket, bring it around, stick it underneath the heels, and then you can get the same idea. If possible, elbows inside the knees, hands in a prayer. And let's breathe, just about 5 breaths. Inviting the breath deep into the belly. Imagine the upward pull through the crown, the back of the neck is long. Two more. Okay, let's come out of it. Come down to sitting. Okay, we don't have much time before relaxation. Let's just do a couple more things. So maybe we can start the soles of the feet together. You can add movement or not if it feels good to move a little bit in the legs. And we could give ourselves a little foot massage while we're here and just kind of working on opening the feet like they're a book that we want to read. Okay, a few more breaths here. Massage the feet wherever they want the massage. If you like, we could work on kidney one. So that's like when you scrunch up the toes, there's like a little indentation, and it's just like right the center. I don't remember the exact name, but it's like rushing something. So it's good to help regulate our energy, get things moving. Another 2 or 3 breaths. Okay, let's do a quick twist. I want to make sure we have enough time for Shavasana. So we cross the legs. Reminder, this bottom leg could for sure be extended forwards. And this top leg could be on the inside. So you see what you like. Interlace the hands below the knee. Open up the chest, a few long, deep breaths. Relax, relax, relax. Use the breath and the position of the body to massage the internal organs. Okay, let's take it into the twist. So twisting towards the bent leg, and you know the options. It could be the hand, the elbow outside. I'm going to go elbow. Back hand comes behind, and we breathe into the twist. Okay, come back to center. Let's switch sides. And it doesn't have to be the same on both sides. If it's more comfortable on this side for the bottom leg to be extended, do that. Interlace below the knee. Open the chest, long, deep breaths. Relax, relax, relax. We'll take it into the twist. So twisting towards the bent leg, however you want to do it. Back hand behind. Breathe into the twist. With an inhale, come back. Okay, let's get ourselves ready to come down onto the back. So if there's anything that you want to grab to make the relaxation more comfortable, like socks, sweaters, a blanket, whatever, get it now. And let's meet on the back. We don't have much time, but we'll do just a couple of things before we go into the relaxation. So starting with ankle circles, take a knee up, brace the knee, fingers behind, thumbs beside, circle the ankle. Change direction. Okay, stretch the leg out. And just rotate out and in. And the leg doesn't have to be straight up like this, whatever height is comfortable for you. All right, let's do circles. Any size circles. Change direction. And come back to center. Foot comes down. Other side. Brace the knee. Start your ankle circles. Change direction. Extend the leg. The position wherever it's comfortable for you with the leg mostly straight. Let's rotate out and in. Okay, circles. Other direction. Okay, release. Slide the hands underneath the low back. We'll just do a few pelvic tilts. So as we inhale, we take the hips towards the thigh, so make even more space behind the back. As we exhale, we squish the hands, push the low back into the hands, tilts the pelvis towards the head. So just do a few. Inhaling forward, exhaling towards the head, squishing the hands. Okay, take the hands away, knees come into the chest. And when you feel ready, go into your favorite version of twists for today. Once you're happy with your twists, settle into your relaxation position. So maybe knees bent, leaning one into the other, maybe legs long. You could put your blocks under the knees or a bolster under the knees, whatever feels good. Let's settle ourselves in and give ourselves permission to relax. Okay, let's gently wake up. Give ourselves a full butt stretch. And once you're nice and stretched, knees to chest, into the side. Take a breath or two. With the strength of the arms, inhale, press up. We'll come into a comfortable seat. And just take a moment before we close our practice. You can rest a hand on the heart, hand on the belly. And relaxing into ourselves. Okay, let's invite the hands to the earth. Just taking the time to acknowledge, honor the light, the love, the wisdom within ourselves, within each other, and within all. And we can show that respect, that reverence by closing with a bow. Thank you so very, very, very much. I hope you've had a good practice. And I'll see you on Friday for back hair and breath aware. Same time, same place. So thank you guys so, so, so much. And of course, if ever you feel like comments or sending me a message or whatever, I always love to hear. So take care, everybody. Have a great rest of the day.